Hello, Cherries, and welcome to Live Cherry Sunday, episode 117. And I'm going live a little bit later today at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time here on the East Coast in Brooklyn, New York. I normally go live at 12 o'clock on Sundays, but couldn't do it earlier today, so better late than never. Here I am, going live because we do it every week. That's what we do, no matter what. And we just play guitar because we love to play guitar. All you cherries out there love to play guitar, right? So, all right, today I'm going to show you about the blues scale. I'm going to show you how to use it. It's a very simple scale, and it sounds like this. Minor. So, it's a minor blues feel. And I have a backing track that we're going to play over. And if you want this backing track that I created, just email me at info@jerrycherry and I'll shoot it right over to you after this live stream. So I want to say hello to my friend here in the chat. And like usual, I will put a timestamp in the description for when I'm starting exactly, which will be very shortly. Anyway, but I want to say hello to Dewan. What a great profile pic you got there with that guitar. What is that? It looks like a Joe Satriani Yamaha guitar. Or it could just be a Strat. Give you a round of applause. What's happening, Dewan? Where are you watching from tonight? Someplace cool, I bet. So, yeah, the blues scale is just a really, really cool scale. It basically comes right from the pentatonic. The minor pentatonic, and we're going to be in C today, C minor pentatonic. And everyone knows this minor pentatonic, right? And if you don't know it, it looks like this. Oh yeah, okay, so from New York City, so you're in New York City. Okay, I'm here in New York City, in Brooklyn. It's my Fender Highway 1. Oh, I have to check that out. I'm not really familiar with that, Highway 1. Sounds cool. It's a cool name. So the one, you probably know this already. Most guitar players do, the pentatonic scale. And basically it's the root here on the C note. Then you have the minor third, you have the fourth, you have the fifth, the seventh, the root. Then you get the third again, minor third, fourth, fifth, seventh, root, third. Brooklyn. Used to live by Juniors. I was just by Juniors today. Actually, in Manhattan, Times Square, Juniors. It's hard to pass by there without getting a cheesecake or something, right? So I'm by Prospect Park, by the way, right down the street from Prospect Park, which I love, and I go there all the time. So the blues scale, all we're going to do is we're going to add one note to it. So we're going to basically play an in-between note. We're going to play the flat 5 along with the 5. So if you have the root here, you got the third, you got the fourth, that's the flat 5, and the 5. So you basically have these three notes together. Like, so the scale sounds like this. And going up the next octave sounds like this. And so many people use this in rock and roll and blues because you get all the flavors from it. You know, the riffs like Stevie Ray Vaughan riffs. It's kind of like. That's major, but. Dangerous Cheesecake. All right. Very cool. I know about the drum circle. When it's not freezing cold out, there's a huge drum circle that goes on in Prospect Park. It's really cool when I walk by there. It's really a lot of people getting into it. So, now the cool thing about the scale is that you can use just the scale to play over a whole blues 1-4-5 progression. Like if there was a minor blues, which I have the minor blues, we're gonna play along with it in a second. You have the C minor chord. We'll do a fast 4, which just means I'm going to the 4 chord quicker than a normal 12-bar blues, which would be after 4 bars. I'm going to the 4 after 2 bars. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, after 1 bar, actually. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 4 chord. F minor. Back to the 1 chord, C minor. Now you can play this one scale over both of these chords, even over the F minor. Right? Same scale. Now the 5 chords, G minor. F minor. C minor. F minor. C minor. That's the one chord where I'm playing a G major, like a G dominant chord right there. You could do an augmented chord, but just for the sake of keeping it simple, most of the time the 5 chords on the turnaround is going to be a major chord. It could be minor as well. As a matter of fact, it's hard to even tell what I had on the backing track. I think I left it open to be either or. I might have just played like a power chord there, just so that you could do anything on it. I have to listen back to it and see. So basically, I could show you right here. Here's the scale. A little bit closer up with a little graph. Probably should have showed you just from the top. But we have the C, E flat, F, G flat, G, B, and C. Then you're just doubling it up an octave. See, I'm basically looking at this chart. I'm just kind of like matching my fingers along with what I'm looking at the chart. Lots of fun things you could do with that. Now, we'll take a pass at this with the backing track, but eventually what we're going to do is after this, when we go to the 4 chord, we're going to play. Basically, what you could do is you could take the same scale from C, you can go up to F. Do the same thing starting on F. And you go back down to C. When it goes to G, back to F. C. F. C. G. But a cooler way to do that, instead of going up here to F, is that you could play the F blues scale right next to the C blues scale. Instead of having to move your fingers from here all the way up to here, you can play that same scale right here. Check this out. Same scale. Oops. Oops. Same thing as here. Right on. So, yeah. Any questions about this, please let me know. The blues scale is a fun scale. Yes, it is a fun scale because it's very easy. And, but As one great guitarist named Jimi Hendrix once said, and he might have quoted it from somebody before him, he said, "The blues is easy to play, but hard to feel." So that's one of the things that I really like to talk about is trying to emphasize the feel by focusing on bending strings, intonation, vibrato. All those things are going to, separate you and really kind of let you have your own, find your style by, your bends and your vibrato. And so when I'm playing in C here, you hit that root note. The most important thing to emphasize is bending up that C right to the C again. Or if it's the fifth, it's a G note. Bending right up to it perfectly. Trying to get a good vibrato going. Let's take a pass at this. I'm going to play just the C blues scale. But since we're not really changing scales per chord, when it does go to the F, I'm going to play the F note in within the C pentatonic blues scale. When it goes back to C, I'm going to land on the C notes. When it goes to G minor, I'm going to play the C note within that scale, the C pentatonic blues scale. So we'll try that one time. We'll give it a shot and see what it sounds like. Let's play. Also, I don't know, what are you drinking out there today? Dewan, what are you drinking? I usually have my coffee when it's 12 o'clock. Probably should be drinking something a little bit more funner, but I have hot chocolate. Makes me happy. And thanks for spending some time here with me. What style of music are you into, Dewan? Let me know here in the comments, in the chat. Blues, rock, who's your favorite? Let's hear this backing track. And if you drink some green tea, nice. If you want this backing track, shoot me an email, info@cherry. I'll shoot it right over to you. All right, so keeping it simple, playing some blues, playing just the pentatonic blues scale. And I see my man Ozman is here. That's all right. Better late than never. Hey, sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. I got my Keith Richards shirt on because he was a blues man, you know. And one of the best, right? And that's cool. Glad to see you here, Ozman. Very, very cool. And so, yeah, we're playing the pentatonic scale. Not really the pentatonic, it's more the blues scale. And Dewan is into everything. Blues, classic rock, funk, fusion, soul, southern soul, R&B, country. That's it. That's awesome, Dewan. I mean, I think you've been here before, right? On my live stream? Because you definitely sound familiar. I just haven't seen you in a while. But that is very cool. What else? I probably know you. We're both New Yorkers, right? Well, I mean, I know you. We might have met somewhere. First time here? Oh, well, thank you very much. And very, very cool to see you. Thank you for spending some time here with me today, with us. And, okay. So let's see. So let's go to the next one where we're playing the F pentatonic blues scale as well. So say we're jamming right here in C. When it goes to F, check this out. I'm right here. I'm not moving to here. I'm staying in this one position. So I'm in C. F. Back to C. F. Back to C. Now to G. I'm going to do basically the same position as I did with the F, which is like this right here. If I can find it. With the G. So we're basically just taking the same position. Right? So there's the scale, G. It's F. To C. And what's cool about mixing up these all of these three blues scales is that because you're adding all these passing tones in there, like here and here and here, you have a lot of chromatic notes that fall into each other, which is pretty cool. Like going from this G blues scale right up here. Doing like a chromatic note into the C, which is the blues note of the C chord. When it goes back to C, you're already there. So you got the G, which really, if you think about what it's doing to the C, because really, the foundation of the song is C minor. So even if you're playing the 5 chord, which is a G, the blues note of G is guess what? A C sharp. So that's adding like a really colorful note there. Yeah, definitely. Probably bumped into you somewhere along the way. Very cool. I mean, it's a small city. Small city after all, you know. Thank you, Ozman. Very cool. Hopefully you're getting something out of this. If there's anything you want to know that I'm doing that you might not quite understand, please let me know. You know, and let me know if you know this stuff. Like, Dewan, are you familiar with I'm sure you know the pentatonic or the blues scale, but do you play like this stuff? Do you do like do you play the blues scale in the 3 different positions like that? Do you mix them up? Because I know a lot of people, including myself, that would just play. You know, you may play the pentatonic scale over a whole minor blues progression, or even a major blues progression. Or you may even just go, you may just play the, on the 4 chord, you may go to the F pentatonic scale without adding the blues note, which is a little bit less common, but less common or more common than playing the blues scale over each of the 3 chords. And then you go to the G. Oh, major. I'm used to playing major here. Oh, that is so cool, Frank. That is very, very cool. Thank you. ZZ Top first solo in Lagrange. Is that honestly? Yeah, it's true. I think it is, right? It's like a. Yeah, I think it starts off and it's an A, right? And then it goes to C. It's like. I love that change from the A to the. Then it'll go to C. All right, so now I'm going to get a copyright claim because I played it. But who cares? Whatever. We're having fun. Yep, YouTube is a little bit like that. So, very cool. You know, what's really, really funny about the minor blues, what's really funny about minor blues, I know I just played 3 pentatonic. Go back a step where you're not playing the blues scale over each chord. You're playing just the pentatonic scale over each chord, right? Over C. Over F, minor. C. F. C. When it goes to the G, C, F. C. Right? All those scales add up to be just the C minor scale. So all those notes is basically just the scale. So you can play the C minor scale over a whole C minor blues progression. And what you could do is, within that scale, I should have built a chart for just the C minor scale. When you're on the 4 chord, play the F of the C minor scale, which is actually a Dorian mode. And when you go to the G, play all the notes of the C minor scale, starting on the G. And what you're really playing is a G Phrygian scale. So they're all basically, it's made off of a mode. So the relative major of C, excuse me. I'm going to get a very interesting topic right here we're getting to. C is a E flat major. So we're in the key of E flat major, where the C would be the Aeolian mode, which is just the natural minor mode. The F, which is the 2 chord of E flat, right? F minor. It's a Dorian. Whenever you have the 2 chord, and you're playing that, the F, it's Dorian mode, so it's the same thing here in this blues scale. Here it is, the minor with a major 6. So you can see the modes within the C minor scale. F, that's the C Aeolian scale. Here's the F, just starting on the F, playing the same C Aeolian scale, but starting in the F. So watch over this progression. Check it out. C minor scale. Just play the C minor scale over the whole thing. Now watch what I play on the F. C minor, Aeolian scale, was started on the F. It's more for Dorian sound. See, the C is going to have a minor 6. Now watch the G. It's Phrygian. So you have the C minor, Dorian, F Dorian, because that's that major 6. F Dorian. Watch this G Phrygian. F Dorian. So it's really a lot simpler than it has to be. Simple is the way to go. Let's check out some of these chats here while I sip on my my hot chocolate. And it is hot in here. Because the windows are closed, because every now and then a car would drive by with their speakers just blasting. So it's like if I left my windows open, you would hear that. Dijon. Diwan. Am I pronouncing that right? Diwan? Diwan C? More licks with chord play, not so much scales. And I've always had a disconnect with the scales sounding like music, even though I know the pentatonic extended both major and minor. Very cool. So you're playing a lot of like solos, like chordings, like jazz, a little bit more jazzier style chords, right? That's very cool. Kind of like a... Really cool. Really cool. Practice scales, major, minor, pentatonic, but I still find it hard to connect them at times. Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. That's why what we're all searching for is finding out how to connect the music and make music with it. That's kind of what we're doing today, is just taking a simple C minor chord, C minor blues progression, and it's one scale, the C minor scale. And I'm playing it 3 notes per string. There's lots of ways to play the C minor scale like this. Listen. I'm kind of playing it like this. But what's funny about this is, like I was saying, is that over the 1 chord, you're playing the C minor scale. Over the 4 chord, you're playing the C minor scale. It's just like playing the pentatonic over the whole blues scale, only you're adding a few notes. You're playing a whole scale instead of just 5-note pentatonic. Or even the blues, which is the title of this video. It's the blues scale. Somehow I got turned into a C minor scale, but it's all like so close to each other. So it's cool. Like knowing this, it's fun because now you can move out of this position, and then I could kind of go up to here and play the C, because I'm playing C minor, C blues scale right here. Just like I was playing the F and the G. Because you're in a different register and you can play higher. And what's cool, and then when you get to the F, you're in the traditional position where you would normally play F blues, right? F pentatonic. Back to C. Instead of having to be down here all the time. You're up here. And it goes back to F. C. Now, right when the G comes up, look where you are. You're on G. F. C. Now, even in this fingering right here, there's another C minor position. It's like this. But it's all the same notes. What's cool is that knowing them in different areas allows you to connect them easier. No matter where you are on the fretboard, instead of having to shift from here to here to here to here, you're staying in one area. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you're finding it helpful. And if there's anything you're curious about, please let me know. And yeah. I didn't even start my camera, the recording on it. So I'm just actually going to hit the record button. Oh, Jesus. You almost saw me like bite the dust there for a second. I got a new chair here that I'm trying out. It's a lot easier to sit here without the arms that I have on my chair. So yeah, so now I'm recording actually. So I'll probably run a couple of takes on the blues just so I can capture something for Instagram or something like that. You know it is. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you're curious about on this. Are you playing in the area I'm working? Are you playing? Let's see what Duan is saying here. Are you playing up in the area I'm working to get to? Oh, you are playing up in the area I'm working to get to. Okay, very, very cool. Very cool. So I'm touching on some subjects here that you're interested in. That's really, really cool. That's what I really want to do. And you're also saying that I play up to the 15th. I play up to the 15th, and that's a push. I normally stay around the 7th to 12th fret. Okay. Very cool. So you're trying to... Sorry, my chair's slipping around here. Better check the hot chocolate. You're right. What's in this hot chocolate? I'm not sure. It's cocoa something, you know. I'm cuckoo for cocoa. So you're busting out some licks up here on the 15th. Here's the 7th, 8th fret, C. Oops. So scales really help getting up there. 3 notes per string is really great. I have a video on 3 notes per string. There's a million videos on 3 notes per string, but I'll put it in the description if you want to check out the one that I made. It's basically I have 5 videos on 3 notes per string, and they cover all 5 modes. I mean all 5 scales. So it's really in depth if you want to check those out. And yeah, having a good time playing some blues here. And which I made another video on the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale. So that's a simple way to just learn up the register and play up the register. Like if you're playing this down here, which you're more familiar with, Dewan is playing the C here. Learning the same notes up here is very helpful too. Learning it up here. So now you're just playing the same notes, but you're playing it up higher. And you're playing it in a way that once, if you want to go to that next chord, the F, look, you're right there in a really basic position for the F. Back to the C. Or back to here if you want to. On the G minor. All right. So hopefully you're enjoying that. And let's give it another pass. Let's play a little bit and see what we come up with. We'll just mix all this stuff together. landed in perfect timing. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Hello, Bobby. Give you a round of applause. Popping in. How you doing out there? All right. Thank you, Dewan. All right. So we definitely went over. Thanks for popping in at the end, Bobby. You can go back and watch the replay here. I'm playing some blues, and I broke it down to the most basic fundamentals of the scales. And at the end, I kind of just went off. I was just kind of playing anything there, kind of a mixture of everything, and having some fun with it. And thank you guys for spending some time with me here today. You know, if you want to go deeper into the blues, you know, I do have a guitar course that I came out with a few months ago. It's called Essential Skills Collection for Guitar. And check out these fancy graphs. You can check it out at jerrycherry.com. Oh, look at it. It's only $9.99 for the course. And but there's 6 videos, and there's tons of backing tracks and graphs. And I talk about the circle of fifths, fretboard memorization, blues soloing, and it goes really in depth, and it's really cool. And I put a lot of hard work into it. So please check it out. You get a chance. It's called the Essential Skills Collection for Guitar at my website. And I would appreciate that. So we're having some fun playing the blues. If you want this backing track for free that I created, just email me at info@jerrycherry. I'll shoot it right over to you tonight as soon as we're done here today. And yeah, very cool. Thanks for spending the time here with me. Was there anything else I wanted to say here? I don't know. I think we're all good. I think we are good. So thank you for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Ozman. You're awesome. And thank you, John, for the thumbs up. You rock. So I go live every Sunday, usually 12 o'clock. Sometimes I have to change it a little bit, but I still do it no matter what. So definitely tune in. And also, you know what? I have a new show that I'm doing. I just remembered. Every week, usually I'm going to put out a video on Wednesday, and it's called What's the Hook? And actually, I just put out my first one a few days ago on Wednesday. And I did Tom Petty, American Girl, where I play parts of the video of a live performance, and I kind of break down some of the hooks that are in the song. And it's really, really fun. It's something I've always wanted to do because I'm really into music theory, and I'm really into the harmony, and I like those little nuances of a song that really make it special. And there's a lot of songs that have that one little hook in there. There's many hooks, but I'm also looking for the essence of a song. So check out What's the Hook? The first one I did was a few days ago. It's about Tom Petty and American Girl. So if you haven't seen that yet, check that out. And that was fun. Looking forward to this. Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Yeah, Tom Petty is the best. Tom Petty is amazing. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. Well, it's amazing. And thanks for spending some time here with me today on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Sunday evening. Have a great week. And I will see you next week. And if you want to go deeper on the blues, I'll put a video right up here about 5 steps to becoming a better blues guitar player. So check that out when you get some time. I will see you. Enjoy your Sunday evening. You guys are the best. Love yous. And be cool, be kind, and be cherry. All right. Thanks, guys and gals. Peace.